we're going to learn how to get organized with OneNote. Yes, OneNote is Microsoft's version of note-taking. It's a beautiful, beautiful way of staying planned and organized. So we have learned there are plenty of other apps which keeps us organized, like we've already done Google Keep. So Google Keep and Microsoft OneNote are more or less the same, with small features differing here and there. And then you also have this another one also that I did with you all. Yeah, there are so many, but the most common ones are Google Keep and Microsoft OneNote. So what is OneNote? Why OneNote? So the beauty of OneNote is that it actually keeps notes, research plans, diets, fitness schedules, everything very organized, very neatly organized, easy to share, easy to print, easy to search, and you can also organize all your information and all your notes. So it's basically about collaborating, coordinating, recording. So it has got a lot of features which keeps you stay organized with new business, old business, keeping track of so many protocols. So it's a interesting app. So let's see how we're going to work on this app. So I'm going to teach you today how to download the app, how to learn the settings, how to understand all the login features and the settings, what is a home page, how to use the app, and how to work on OneNote. So this is how OneNote will look. It will have a purple color, just like what I showed you. Has anyone in our audience used this app before, OneNote? Anyone here who's used it? No? Okay. It's interesting. Nobody's used it. So OneNote is basically a digital note-taking app that never ever runs out of paper. You can keep writing, writing, and more writing. So what is the app that you are using now? Can anyone name an app that you're using right now to take down notes or keep documents secure? Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Gloria, you're using OneNote?
No, I do have it.
Oh, you have it.
I have it,
Okay.
but I
Okay,
have
fine.
not used it.
Used it. Okay, wonderful.
I,
So what
I
is the
still
note?
use a notebook. I still use a real notebook.
Okay. Yes. So what is, you don't use any digital note-taking app, Gloria?
No.
Wow. You a Wonder Woman, I'm sure. So today we will learn to stay organized with OneNote. We'll show that you don't have to cut no more trees to get no more paper. You can do without paper. Okay. So this is the name of the app. It's called OneNote. I'm going to show you live, but before that, let me just go through with you about the uses. So OneNote is easily shareable and searchable. You can put keywords and find what you're looking for. OneNote app records information on the go. You can organize your ideas. It enhances your productivity. They create wonderful to-do lists and daily planners. And OneNote is also compatible with many digital formats. And speciality of OneNote is it can record audio and video notes. You can jot down and record information anytime, anywhere. And it's a great partner for education. You can share this with others and they can edit. Like you can share it with the group and people can edit it. If you give them the permission, they can edit it. So when you're doing teamwork, team planning, it's easily editable, and it's secure storage in cloud, and you can also draw and annotate. Okay, these are all in the final stages. So now I'm going to do a live demo and let's see what we're going to do. So I'm going to stop share here. Anyone's got any doubts to clarify? Please feel free to ask me.
In chat, Karen ma'am has put up Evernote.
Yeah, Evernote is also similar, ma'am. It is actually I use Evernote, um, but it's almost the same. It's almost the same. But just that OneNote is more popular because it belongs to Microsoft, nothing more than that. Okay, so I'm going into the Play Store and I'm going to type out OneNote. Comes automatically. So I'm going to click on that and it says Microsoft
इसके
own
साथ क्या
OneNote.
दे रही है?
Pardon?
No, ma'am, you can continue.
Okay. So this is how Microsoft OneNote looks. It's a purple color with a big N. And since I've already installed it, I'm just going to open it. Okay, so when I open it, I'll show you my home page. So this is how my home page will look. So let me first go through the settings. So there are three small dots on the far right hand corner and I'm going to click on the three dots. The first is settings. I'm going to click on settings and then it says account, show my office accounts. So this is my account. Yes. And then whether you want to export data and you know about the theme and the trust and all that. So after that is done, yes, we can yeah, so that is the basic settings. There are more settings which we will look into as we keep progressing. So now if you notice at the bottom of the page you have notebooks, search and sticky notes. Okay, so let me start with sticky notes. Okay, because sticky notes is the most widely used. So I'm going to start with sticky notes. Before you do all this, initially when you're installing it for the first time, it will ask you for your login details. It'll ask whether you want to sync. Please say yes, because you need OneNote needs to be synced with your Windows. So keep say yes. Try and see what you want. Just go through all the settings. If it comes up again, I will show it to you. But just go through all the settings and choose whatever you want. Okay, so I'm going straight away to the plus. Can you see the plus mark? I'm clicking on the plus and this is how my page appears. Okay, so if I make the page bigger, I have an option of taking a photograph. Okay, so when I click on the camera, either I can take a photograph, I can capture something and just put confirm and put done. Or I can also take a photograph from my gallery. Can you see my gallery is showing up here? So I'm going to just take from my gallery. So I can do both. I can take a photograph on the screen in front of me, and I can also take a photograph from my gallery and store them. Okay, did you get that? Any doubts up till now? Anyone's got any doubts? Okay, so now when I'm on this page, that is when I'm on a page after entering the plus, this is my note page. Okay, I can assign different colors for different notes for different people as well. So here you can see three dots right on top. I'm clicking on the three dots and it gives me color options. It's giving me a lot of color options. So I can choose purple, I can choose blue. This is the background color. Okay, I can also share this message with anyone through my apps. Okay, through WhatsApp or your social media, I can share it. And if I press on those three dots, it also gives me a delete option. So I can share, I can change colors, and I can delete. Okay, so these are all simple uh, simple messages. These are called this is your home page where you're creating sticky notes. What is sticky notes? You all would have used sticky notes sometime during our planning days where it comes in different colors. You stick it on your mirror, you stick it on all the books, and you write a small caption for it and say to be read daily or to be used at the next meeting. So we just put it on the page that we need to use. So these sticky notes work in the same way. You can give a different color, you can give a different caption and stick these notes the same way. So I'm going to click on sticky notes now. Okay, so this is how your sticky notes come. And when you click on the 3 dots, I'm going to change my color. Okay, let me put black now. I don't like black. Okay, I'm going to put blue, and then now it's ready. Okay, so now what can I do? I can either take a photograph, and I can see I can scan. Can you see document? The first one says capture a document. So I can actually scan a document, okay, and say confirm. It gets saved there. Next, I can do one more thing. I can take a photograph. Okay, so can you see next after the document is photo. So I'm going to take a photograph and then say done. So I've got a photograph and a document scanned. Next, when I click on this, I have something called a whiteboard. So I can click, if I click on a whiteboard, it comes as a, you can see how it comes. Can you see that? It just captured all the images. Then when I click again, I'm going to take the most useful one, a business card. So if I have a business card, instead of getting the business card from your vendors, just have to take the business card and click on it, take a photograph and save it. So which means you can save all your business cards in even on A to Z platform, you can save it here. Okay, so this is how you create your cards. Okay, you can create all this, and you can also give them names, and you can also see, you can create pictures from your gallery. You can bring it, you can write, you can say, you can take a, say for instance, create a sticky note, and then I can type need to go marketing after class. So you type it here, and then and when you're free, you want to write down the list that you want to do. You have bullets, you can write down. So I want to get water bottle. So this is like your to-do list, okay? Water bottle, some butter. So you can keep adding on the list. And when you're done with it, you can also score it off. Okay, this is the score button. So I see, just click on that, hard press it and put the score. That means you have done it. If you have done it, you can score it out. Okay, in other words, things are all the same, just like what you do in your Windows Word. Okay, any doubts up till now? Anyone's got any doubt? Okay, so if you have no doubts, let me go on to the next one. So next I'm going into notebooks. Okay, so when I go into notebooks, it says recent pages, Lakshmi's notebooks, more notebooks. Okay, which means I've really not been using this much. So can you see the first, we look at the 3 dots. When you click on the 3 dots, it says sync all. That's very, very important, because only if your phone is synced with your Microsoft, you can keep storing everything. Otherwise, when you open your phone after a charge, or once it's put off and you open it again, none of the information will be there. So make sure that you have it synced. How do you do that? I'm going to show you now. Go into settings, and can you see account, sync notebooks and Wi-Fi? So you have to put that on yes, and don't do it on your mobile data. It will take a lot of data. So try and do it when you have Wi-Fi. Then you want to sync all page contents. I have said yes. Then you can have a OneNote badge. By having a OneNote badge, it will have a shortcut into your home screen. So these are all the help, support, trust. So all these things you can keep it ready. Okay. Then it says more Lakshmi's notebook. So in Lakshmi's notebook, there aren't any sections here. So you can add a section to start taking notes. Pardon? So now, how do you add a section? Can you see the plus sign on top? Click on the plus sign and create a new section. So I'm going to create a section which says GetSetUp. Okay, and say create. So I have my section ready. OneNote, so I have GetSetUp. So I'm going to say, what should I say? So under this, I can start, sort of adding whatever I want. So I'm going to say, start preparing April schedule. Work on loading papers. So you can prepare everything and keep it. Okay, so you can keep listing out whatever you want to do, and you can save all this. Okay, so if you notice, the moment I finish writing, there's a pen which has appeared on top. When I click on the pen, it gives you a highlighter, different colors of highlighters, or an annotator. So I can mark it. Can you see that? So I just clicked on the pen and then I'm marking. So that shows that it's something very important and you need to remember. Okay, so if you don't want it, you can erase it. Okay, and if you want to highlight it, you can highlight it. Okay, so this is how we have to work on our, on the notes. Okay, anyone's got any doubts? So these are called notebooks. Anyone's got any doubts?
I was wondering,
Yes.
how did you do the cross out with your grocery list?
Yes, I'll show you. So I went into sticky notes. Okay, and I'm going to create a new note and say I'm going to write butter, bread, jam, some eggs, and mineral water. Okay, so can you see right below you have a bold, this is the bold, can you see that? Then you have italics, then you have underline word, and next to that like an S, can you see that?
Oh yes, okay.
Yeah, so that is it. So if you just click on this, so just gently press on it. If you press the B, it becomes bold. If you press I, it's italics. Press U, it becomes it underlines, and if you press the one next to that, it cuts it off.
Hello, strikeout.
Yes, strikeout. Yes, and you also have bullets next. The next one is bullets. Okay. So if you want to write it down as bullets, that also is possible. So you can keep adding with your bullets as well.
Okay.
Okay, so that's simple. Okay, so I also showed you about notebooks. So notebooks is very simple because you just have to give the right title to it. Because why do I say right title? Because it should be easily retraceable. So you have to give the right title to it. So now let me say I want to search. So I'm going to search and I'm going to say GetSetUp. See, immediately it's come. Got it? So in sticky notes, I'm going to say I want to pull out pink. There's no matches. Purple, no matches. Oh, I had some purple. Everything is so matches. Okay. Oh, wicked. So when I put the color code, everything in pink comes, everything in green, everything in blue. So you don't miss out on anything. So it's very easy to pull it out with the colors. All right? Anyone's got any doubts? So what else can we do with this notebook? So someone on our group tell me, what is your idea? Why did you want to learn this?
Ma'am, will you revise once because I joined slightly late? So just brushing of the notes at the end, please.
Ruchika, is it?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay,
I
yes,
joined
I shall.
50 at 15. Yeah.
Okay, okay, no worries. I'll do that. Yeah, yeah. So, someone tell me, what else can you use OneNote for? Any guesses?
Would be great if you're writing a book. If you're writing a book.
Yes, you're right. Exactly. That's wonderful thinking. Yes, it's very good to annotate. And like I told you, you can share it with your team members, which is a big plus point because you can write it and you can ask someone else to proofread it, edit it. No, it's so easy and convenient. Yes, that is one.
We
What else
can
can we
make
use it for? Pardon?
a do to list, and
Yes,
then we can make appointments. We can
appointments. Yes,
then we can
very useful for appointments. You're right.
it can be know about notes and diaries, and whatever essential we want to learn, we can chalk it down. Yeah.
Yes. You can also have your fitness schedules, diet charts. So that's also a possibility, having it on different sticky notes. So for that, I showed you how we take a photograph, right? So when you go to sticky notes and you just say camera, and supposing it's already on your okay, so supposing it's already there on your gallery, you can just pick it up like that. And if it's not in your gallery, then you can always um, one more, see, keep the camera, and then see what am I doing. I'm actually just taking a photograph of the paper. Okay, so I can store my entire photograph. See, so I can store my entire photograph. So it's very simple to scan. You don't have to go looking for Adobe Scanner. You can just scan your notes and keep it ready. And say, for instance, like what ma'am said, you're going to write a book. So in case, because ma'am still doesn't use any app, she likes to write with her own hand by pen. So she can just pen write it, take a picture of it, and send it to her personal assistant, who will draft the whole thing, put it on the system, draft the whole thing, and get it done for her. Yes, ma'am, you're ready to do that now?
I think I'm realizing now that I've communicated with some of this,
Oh, you have?
but
Very nice.
other people communicated with me, but I didn't
Yes,
realize they were using OneNote.
exactly. Yes, you're right. That's
Mhm.
the thing. We don't realize it. That's the main thing. So now, for instance, I have got this. I've taken a picture here. So supposing I want to add a note to this, so I can say, please save this in my diary. I need to attend this. And this event. So it also becomes your diary, engagement diary. Okay, so you can save it, or you can share it with your family, or with, say, your personal assistant or your driver, saying, remember that, I need to go for this program. So what happens, I'm going to send it now, and let me see what happens. I'm going to send it to myself, and I have received this entire invitation with, please save this in my diary, I need to attend the event. So this is how you communicate with your team members. In case you want to attend something, you can do that. Okay, so it's a very, very simple format where in one shot, you took the invite, gave a small note. You can even give an annotation. Now you've given the note, so you can even say, annotate this note. So you can annotate by, So you put this, and then you can, this is sticky note. Okay. You can, say bold, put this on bold so that you don't miss this, and share it. Okay, so that way you're keeping everyone in the team appraised of what's happening. So it's a very useful communication tool as well. Okay, you all get that? So it works as a scanner, it works as a whiteboard. So whiteboard is when you want to, you want to erase off anything, you don't want the letters to show, you can use that. That is to smudge it. And then you can use it as a notebook to write all your different pages. So in notebook, I'm going to write, say, my program for Women's Day. Okay, so that's my thing. So once I get that ready, I'm ready for that. So I'm going to, so I can put a sticky note there, or I can type something. So I'm going to say, get 2 programs in the morning. And then I can also say dress code to be noted. Okay, so the moment I've done this, can you see what has come at the bottom? I have a camera, I have a checklist, and I have an audio button, and I have an attachment button. So now I'm going to click on the audio button, and remember the dress code for the celebration tomorrow is red. So please do remind me that I need to wear red. Okay, so my audio is also recorded there. Okay, so I'm just going to play it to you. Oh, okay, it won't play because I put it on mute. But this is how you can record. So you don't even need to write it. You can just record it, more than enough. Okay, and then you think that it's something more important, you can just take it and put a circle around it and know that it's something very important that you need to attend to. So this is one way of doing something. And okay, so now this is our note page. So when I press on the note page, so if I showed you audio, then I've already shown you how to take photographs. Then when I put pin, it goes straight to my gallery. So say I can attach a document to it. Now, say, okay, so I'm just going to attach a document to it, and the picture also gets saved there. So when I click on the picture, it's asking me in what format I want it, and it just comes. So now that I've got it, so now I'm going to give a small title to it. So I'm going to say the title has to come on top, a special photograph. Okay. So that's my my heading. So now I'm going to go into search, and I'm just going to say Sheetal. Let me see if this pulls it out. Okay, see, the moment I put Sheetal, that photograph is pulled out. Okay, so this is how you search. Searching is also so very easy, nothing hyphen at all. So you can also use this to, like for instance, you have a fitness schedule. You can, it'll also act as a reminder if you want, but only do the reminder one time for OneNote. So you can use it as a fitness schedule. You can use it for your diet plans. You can use it to write your books, to keep your notes, to keep your engagements, your event planning, your to-do list. Everything is possible. So basically, there are only 3 sections in this. One is notebooks, one is the sticky pages, and the other one is the search page. Okay, there's nothing else, nothing very high funda about it. But when I open it, I'm going back to the 3 dots in the top corner. When I click on the 3 dots, it's giving me an undo option, redo option, a share page, find on page, delete, add to home screen, sync with Lakshmi's notebook, and everything else is settings, everything is there. So you can keep this very secure and safe. These documents, whichever you take and keep on OneNote, is very secure and safe. So it's a good tool for organizing information and notes. It also uses the digital whiteboard. It uses the your visiting card scanner, your document scanner, a photograph taker, your audio voice can be stored. So you can share it with anyone. You can have text and images. You can have easy navigation and organization. You can have easy access to storage. And you can also draw and annotate. And you can have all the different categories. So that is the beauty of this wonderful note, OneNote. And let me tell you, for those who are out there to start your new enterprise, start new business, OneNote is a very, very powerful app to store your ideas, because one thing is it's secure, and whenever you remember what you want to say, even if you don't have the time, say, even if it's in the middle of the night, all you have to do is click onto the notebook. Okay, click onto notebooks, add the plus sign, create midnight idea. I'm going to give the name as midnight idea. So suddenly you wake up and you get an idea. So this can we have one. So in this section, I'm going to go into the plus and section midnight. I'm going to say midnight. Okay, so now it's opened up. So I'm going to open into midnight, and I'm going to, click on the plus. I'm going to go into the thing, voice recording, and saying, hey, I got this brilliant idea. I'm going to start a new industry where I want to be the promoter, and I'm going to get 3 people who are going to work under me, and we are going to start doing some home cakes from home, cakes, butter, cookies, and I'm going to set it up in a small corner outside a school. And I'm going to do this outside every school. So quickly make your audio recording and keep it there. Then you don't have to bother about it. Whenever you remember, whenever you see that, take it and hear it, even if it's after 2 days, and then the thought will flash across. Okay, so this is a beautiful way of keeping yourself reminded with ideas, because we all get ideas at the wrong time in the wrong place. So this keeps you very well planned and organized. Okay, so use OneNote to organize for your new business, or for any of your new startups, or for your existing businesses. Start planning, categorizing, write your to-do list, and you'll find that things work like clockwork. It works like magic. So just start writing, and you won't believe how effective you'll become and how well organized you'll become. You don't have to go in search of pens and papers all the time. You have everything in one place. Yes. Yes. Any doubts? Want me to?
Once a revision from the start.
Yes. Sorry, Ruchika, I will do that. Okay. So we're talking about this app called Microsoft OneNote, which is a part of the Microsoft Teams application. This is very similar to the Google's Keep and so on. But the beauty of this is it is compatible with a lot of other Microsoft applications. So once I open, we work on 3 items here: notebooks, search, and sticky notes. Notebook, I think you did come on time and you did see that. I'm going to show you the sticky notes. When you click on sticky notes, you get this plus sign. And when you click on plus sign, you have a lot of colors you can choose from. Okay, so there are 3 dots on top. If you click on that, it'll show you different colors. Why different colors? You can categorize. Supposing it's something personal, you can put it in pink. If it's related to business number 1, you can put it in purple. Related to business number 2, you can put it in black. So you can categorize. Or if it is something, just an idea, you can put it in one color so that it's easy for you to search and pull out. Okay, ma'am. So when you change the color, then you have an option of taking a photograph. There's a camera, so you can take a photograph from your gallery, or you can capture a document like taking a Xerox, and you can also capture visiting cards and save everything under in this one place. Okay, so this is how the sticky notes work, ma'am. And you can also take business cards. You can take a just a snapshot of, if you don't want to take someone's card, or if they don't have a card, just take a snapshot of their card and their address and save.
So
Okay, so
instead of normal notepad in the WhatsApp in the phone, we have to go to Microsoft Notepad.
yes,
Especially,
you have to
from
put, no,
Play
you have to
Store.
put it as, see in the chat box. I'll just show you. It's called Microsoft OneNote.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Okay,
I will know.
yeah, note it. Just you go into it, ma'am, and it's very simple, very, very, very good app to work with, and it'll really keep you very organized. And I forgot to show you one thing. See, the moment you capture a photograph or a document, at the bottom, can you see the add, filters, crop, and more? So when you want to add, that means you can add the next page or the next business card. So it's saying the next business cards. I'm going to click on the next business card. So you can keep saving everything like that. And when you so when you're on the page and you want to so I'm going to take this document. Okay. I'm going to confirm. And yeah. So when I click on that, the ad is adding another photograph. Then there are filters. It can lighten up, brighten up, or grayscale, whiteboard. You can choose what kind of filter you want to save it with. Then you have the crop button, where if there's something that you don't want to share, you can just click them off. Okay, give only what is essential and confirm that. And then you have a more, which says you can rotate the picture, delete the picture, ink, text, or reorder. So anything is possible here. Okay, ma'am, did you get that? Ma'am, was it Ruchika, ma'am, who wanted to know?
Yes, Ruchika, ma'am.
Fine. Yes, was that clear, ma'am? Anybody has got any
Not
other
exactly. It's slightly, since I didn't attend from the start, it is slightly, I have to once go myself and check. If not, then I'll ask you later on next session.
I did it from the start, ma'am. Whatever I took for them, I just told you. That's all. There's nothing else.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you.
It's very simple. You start trying it out, then you'll get an idea. Okay. Or did I show you about the? Sorry, maybe I didn't show you about the. Okay. So if you want to do a to-do list here, you can say you want to say tie, shoes. So just putting a shopping list, gloves, sanitizer, mask. So you make your list, and then this is your shopping list. Once you have completed your shopping and you want to strike it out, you can just hold it. It will highlight. Okay, and then you can either make it bold, you can make it into italics, you can underline it, or you can strike through it. Okay, if supposing you have completed the task, you can strike through it. So everything like that, you can just highlight and strike through. So this is your to-do list. Okay, so this is very easy for you to do, and it's simple, and you can also share. you have the share option. So when you put share, you can share it on any of your apps that is available. Okay, you can share it on WhatsApp, Insta, anywhere. And I also told them that it is a app which can be shared with your group and edited within your group members. Yes, ma'am? Did you get that, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. She has put in the chat box.
So does anyone have any queries, questions? We still have a lot of time.
I'm curious.
Yes.
I'm
Tell me,
curious
Claudia.
about doing a recipes.
Okay.
I do that a lot by
Okay.
hand.
Yes, yes.
And now I'm realizing how ridiculous that is.
Yes, yes, you're doing it by hand.
But I'm wondering, okay, I go to Google and I say, okay, I want to know how to make whatever, XYZ.
Okay.
And okay, it comes up with different sites, and then you know they might even have a video.
Yes.
Okay, how am I able to capture that printed recipe on Google and the video?
Yes, you can. You can. The video, you may have to share it, but I will just show it to you right now. Let's try it out.
Okay.
I've never done it, but let's try it. No harm.
Okay.
So I'm going into a recipe from Google. Okay.
You
so
haven't shared.
Pardon?
You haven't shared.
Oh, I haven't shared. Oh, sorry. Okay. 1 second. Okay, so let me see. I'm going into Google and I've got this. Oh, so I've got a recipe. It's a high protein recipe. So I'm going to just where is the recipe? Okay, so ingredients: mung dal chila. Okay, so I'm just going to copy. Okay, so I'm just going to copy the entire thing. Okay, copy, and I'm going to take it back to my OneNote, and I'm going to put it on my sticky note in pink color. So I'm going to keep all my recipes in so I've got the recipe here. Yes, ma'am. So now you want to bring the video, right? Okay, let's try that. So, I think you need to have the video. It's just 1 second. So here is a YouTube.
Somebody's trying to call me.
Yeah.
From India, I think.
Yes. Oh, so you're getting a call from India?
Yes.
Wow. Okay, so let me see how. Where do I
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's never happened before.
Okay, so this is the video that I want to share. So let me check how I can do that. Okay, so this is what I want to share. Right? Yeah, see, I can share it into OneNote.
Welcome to another episode of Tested by Shivesh, and इस episode में हम test करने वाले हैं कुछ viral.
Okay, let me see. I have. Okay, it's saying can't add it to OneNote. Wait 1 second. I think we can still do it. Just a second. Okay, I'm going to notebooks now, and I'm going to midnight untitled page and share page, find on page. Mm, so let's see how I can, when I click on that, I get an attachment. So I should be able to do it. But you need to have it on your phone. That's the thing. So I have a video here on insert. So let me see whether it's doing it.
Okay,
See,
which I
yeah,
have.
yeah. So it is coming. I have taken the video here. So let me just show it how it's opening up. Yeah, see, it's come. So you need to, you can't take it from
Wow.
YouTube, but you can have the video on your gallery. It will come.
Okay. Okay.
So good
So
luck, and please share it with us, all the wonderful recipes. We'd like to learn from you as well.
thank you.
Yes. Okay, anyone else has got any doubts? If not, let me show my closing slides. So after the live demo, I'm just going to tell you about the summary. So yes, today we learned to download the app to understand the settings and homepage, to create your own to-do list, download, save, and share our planners, and have proper schedules and reminders. I also told you how to do sticky notes, create your own notes, share audio, video files, and so much more. Yeah, it was interesting. Yes.